Muscular system.
Man, where is everybody? It's about time to get this meeting started. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. What's up, biceps, man? You getting pretty big on me. Yeah, man, I've been putting on a couple pounds here and there. But that's besides the point. Where is everybody? I thought this meeting was supposed to start at 9. My bad, guys. When you're as big as me, you tend to move a little slower. After all, I am the biggest and the best muscle. Sorry I'm late, guys. You know how it is when duty calls. You just can't miss that call. Well, seems as if we're like the only muscles that know how to get to places on time. We're gonna take a little bit of time and tell you about ourselves and the other muscles that aren't here. Come on, biceps. You can't forget the main part. You forgot our functions. Like, we can't do nothing if we can't function. Oh yeah, you're right. How could I possibly forget our functions? Silly me. You know what? You guys are right. We should talk about our functions and our locations and this, that, and the other. But I don't think we should be the ones to do it. I think we should bring Chris in to let him do it because we may speak a little too highly of ourselves because I know I am like I said, I am the biggest muscle, the best muscle, and any other thing you can think of, that's first place. Good evening, muscles. Good evening. I'm glad you guys could be here today. Just kind of want to go through it. Just kind of want to remind you guys who you are, where you're located, but it's not like you guys don't know. And I want to just let the people inform. I put it this way: I want to inform the people on where you're located and your functions. So the first thing we're going to start with is the biceps. Bicep muscle is located at the front. Located at the front of your upper arm. Yeah, these guys right here.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang. You got two of them. The muscle actually has two tendons that attach it to the bones of the scapular bone of the shoulder, and one tendon that attaches to the radius bone at the elbow. And the function of the bicep is the flexion of the elbow and the supination of the forearm. And the next muscle I like to tell you guys about is the triceps. Yeah, this one right here. A lot. I like this one a lot because I want my pretty big triceps. I like to have pretty big triceps because that just makes everything look nice, But it's the large muscle at the back of your upper arm, and it also helps in extension of the elbow joint. And here we have coming at you next, and third is the gluteus maximus. This is any of the three muscles in the butt. Actually, I didn't know there were three muscles in the butt. You get what I'm saying. That's enough butts right there. But
What did you say?
I said it again. During running are to control the flexion of the trunk on the stance side and to decelerate the swing leg. Coming at you, number 4, we have the trapezius, better known as them traps. Yes, this right here, this muscle right here. Pair of large triangular muscles extending over the back of the neck and shoulders and moving the head and shoulder blade. Mainly, this is postural, but is also used for active movements such as side bending and turning the head, as you can see, as these different movements as such, and also elevating and depressing the shoulders while also internally rotating the arms. So kind of like that. Yeah, you get the gist. All right, then now coming in at number 5, we have the deltoid, better known as the shoulder right here. Yes, each of the 3 parts of a deltoid muscle attached at the front, the side, and the rear of the shoulder. The prevention of subluxation or even dislocation of the head of the humerus, particularly when carrying a load. So kind of like when you're carrying something pretty big or something like that, yeah, you kind of like, kind of use those shoulders. It's always good to have nice broad shoulders. Yeah. Now coming in at number 5, we have the pectoralis major, or better known as the chest, breastplate, anything, your pecs. Some people call it different things, but basically, here we go. The major actions are adduction and or depression of the arm. So kind of like when you're bench pressing, it kind of like working on your chest when you're doing that. Coming at you, number 6, you have the rhomboids, or the upper middle of your back, so kind of like right here in this area. What this actually does is it helps hold your scapula on your rib cage, which is something that's very important because everybody wants their stuff to hold together or just fall apart. Coming in at number 7, we have the gastrocnemius, better known as the calf. This is the main plantar flexure of the ankle joint. So yes, your calf actually does play a big part in your ankle. So you kind of want to keep both of those in good healthy condition and shape. Coming in at number 8, we have the subscapularis, which is basically your armpit. Yeah, obviously, you have two of them. When the subscapularis muscle contracts, it will internally or medially rotate the humerus. Coming at you at number 9, we have some hamstrings. Yes, that back of that thigh that are responsible for your hip and your knee movements and walking, squatting, bending your knees as such, or simply tilting the pelvis. Yes, your hamstring actually does a lot. That's why you want to really keep those things healthy by making sure you stretch and do other different activities and such. And at number 10, you have your obliques, which are basically your abs. Basically pull the chest downward and compressed against the abdominal cavity. And while we're also talking about the abs, I want to talk to you about the rectus abdominis, which is basically that nice six pack that you can't see that's up under this sweatshirt. Yeah, that's what makes that. And the main function is to move the body between the rib cage and the pelvis. All right, and then you have your adductor magnus, which is actually your kind of like your groin area. And what this kind of like area serves as is a stabilizer of the pelvis on the lower limb during walking. And now we have the latissimus dorsi, which is kind of like the outside of your lower back right here. And then with that, the functions of that are they actually assist in depression of the arm with the teres major and the pectoralis major. All right, and now we actually have your quadriceps, which most people refer to as your quads. As you can see here, is this front part of your thigh. And actually all 4 quadriceps are powerful extensions of the knee joint. That is actually the function for it. And next, coming at you, we do have the transversus abdominis, which is the outside of the abs, kind of like if you can see under like right here in this area, if you can see under the skin, like kind of like the muscle level of the body. The transverse abdominis is the deepest of the abdominal muscles, and the main function is to stabilize lumbar spine and pelvis before movement of the lower and upper limbs occur. And lastly, we do actually have the diaphragm, which is located under the ribs, under this lung area. It's kind of like a dome-shaped muscle that it actually contracts rhythmically and continually, and most of the time involuntary. Man, Chris, that was a really good job. I really thank you for kind of like letting the people know basically where we're located, our functions. I mean, like I said, I am Mr. Bicep, so I kind of have the best function and the most important functions, give or take a few. Some people might say other, but I want to thank the way you described me. You could have said a little bit more. Yeah, you just could have said a little bit more, but yeah, I'll take my Grammy for Best Muscle of the Year award. Talked about you the best. Man, are you crazy? He obviously likes me the best. I'm the best muscle. I'm the most important muscle. I mean, I'm a tricep. Like, he obviously said he likes to have big triceps, and that is me. So, I mean, if anything, I should get that Grammy. Chris, who's your favorite muscle? Now, if I had to say, guys, I honestly can't pick a favorite because I need all of you. I need all of you to work properly, and I need all of you to make my body function because I like all my muscles, and I'm glad to have all my muscles. I need, because say for instance, I can't use one of you more than the other one. I need all of you to function. I need all of you to function properly.